Welcome to our presentation on simplifying success with Kanban. Kanban is a powerful tool for creating more efficient material and parts replenishment systems. This course is intended to provide inspiration to encourage you to start your journey. Feel free to pause, go back, and resume as needed. Let's begin. In this session, we will explore key excerpts from the Kanban playbook by Chris Ortiz, providing practical insights for lean practitioners. In this slide, we have two maintenance technicians going through the existing inventory. They are removing unnecessary parts and establishing new on-hand quantities and reorder quantities. This is the first phase before implementing a new system to ensure the right parts and inventory levels are in place. This is an auto body repair shop. To the left you can see a nicely organized storage cabinet. On the right, there is blue tape to represent home locations. In the back, there is a Kanban card. This card has important reorder information on it for quick reference. The visual signal for reordering are red dots. I will explain the red dot process in a later slide. Kanban cards can be designed in a variety of ways. In this example we have a maintenance department. These cards have color pictures on them, part numbers, minimum and maximum quantities. You can see a duplicate red card behind the white one. This acts as a visual indicator communicating the part is on order. Because when the part reaches its minimum quantity, the white card is removed and turned in for reordering. The red card is now visible. The red dot acts as a reorder signal. Once the bottle is emptied and discarded, the red dot is visible. This is the signal to remove the Kanban card in the bag and submit it for replenishment. Here the card is being removed from its sleeve and placed in a drop box. This does not have to be anything elaborate. A simple box will do just fine. Then, the person takes this red reflector and places it above the drop point. This is a signal that can be seen from a distance by the material handler. They simply go to the cabinet and remove the card. The item is restocked and everything is reset. Simple. Here is another example of a duplicate red card. In this case, when the boxes drop to a certain level, the card is turned in for replenishment. Here you could use a reorder quantity or something as simple as some red tape along the side of the rack. Another part replenishment that is equally effective is called a two-bin system. This is a system where the signal for replenishment is simply an empty bin. Let me illustrate the process and steps. There are two bins on the shelf. Once the top bin is depleted, it is removed and then placed in a replenishment area. The operator continues to work out of the second while the first one is being refilled. The newly filled bin returns and is placed under the current bin being used. It is important to always pull from one bin at a time and conduct a first in first out process when restocking. In this 3D model, you can see a traditional assembly line. Directly behind where the operators work is a replenishment cart with a light on it. After placing the empty bin on the cart, they simply turn on the light to signal a material handler. Kanban cards and two-bin systems are two great processes for material replenishment. For our last example, let's discuss a concept called an In Process Kanban. What you see here is a storage area for painted components heading to a production area. Once the operators use up their parts, they turn the sign to red. This communicates to the painter that more parts are needed. When the parts are complete, the painter turns the sign to green and places the cart in queue. Simple. On the right, you can see that this particular part was painted the wrong color. This is one of the benefits of a visual system is that you can catch errors quickly. On the left is an in-process Kanban for cut parts going to a welding area. To keep work flowing and work in process levels low, the maximum allocation is 5. Simply fill to each slot. And for our last slide, on the left we have a system for communicating to a saw what needs to be cut next. They simply follow the cards in order and cut what is communicated on the card. On the right, we have a mobile in-process Kanban system for welded sub-assemblies. All the same rules apply. Home locations, a maximum amount, and a card on the dollies stating what to do. Simple. We hope you feel inspired to implement these Kanban principles in your own work environment. Good luck on your journey to lean improvements. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and send this video link to anyone who would benefit. Thanks for watching.